Robert Oppenheimer, the father of the atomic bomb, had succeeded. He led the Manhattan Project, a top-secret endeavor that unleashed the destructive power of the atom. Hiroshima, Nagasaki, two cities forever scarred. Victory came at a terrible cost. Oppenheimer, once a brilliant physicist, now faced the consequences of his creation. The world hailed him as a hero. But behind closed doors, a different story unfolded. Oppenheimer grappled with the magnitude of his invention. The lives lost, the cities destroyed, the images haunted him. Success had a bitter aftertaste. Sleep offered no escape. Nightmares plagued him. Faces of the dead burned into his memory. The guilt was a crushing weight. He tried to rationalize, to justify, but the doubts lingered. His creation, a weapon of unimaginable power, had unleashed suffering on an unprecedented scale. His work continued. He advocated for the control of atomic energy, a desperate attempt to contain the monster he had unleashed. But his pleas often fell on deaf ears. The world was enamored with its new weapon. Oppenheimer, however, was trapped in a spiral of guilt and regret. Publicly, Oppenheimer maintained his composure. He spoke with authority on the future of nuclear energy. Yet, behind the facade, he was a broken man. The weight of his actions had taken its toll. The once vibrant scientist was now withdrawn and somber. His colleagues noticed the change. The man who once crackled with energy now seemed burdened by an invisible weight. His laughter was gone, replaced by a haunted look in his eyes. Oppenheimer was a living testament to the devastating power of his creation. Among the concerned observers was Albert Einstein, a friend and mentor to Oppenheimer. Einstein, a vocal critic of nuclear weapons, understood the moral implications of the atomic bomb. He saw the turmoil within Oppenheimer, the struggle to reconcile his actions with his conscience. Einstein offered his counsel. "Leave it," he urged. "Leave this field. It has poisoned your soul." His words were a plea for Oppenheimer to step back from the precipice, to find solace and redemption away from the shadow of the bomb. Section 5. The burden of truth. Oppenheimer listened, his face etched with despair. He understood Einstein's words. To abandon nuclear physics was to silence the guilt, to find some semblance of peace. But he hesitated. The world now stood at a crossroads, teetering on the brink of nuclear annihilation. He felt responsible. He believed he could use his knowledge to prevent further catastrophe, to guide the world away from the abyss. Oppenheimer clung to this belief, this desperate hope, as a lifeline. Section 6. A choice unmade. Oppenheimer chose not to heed Einstein's advice. He remained entangled in the web of nuclear politics, a prominent voice in the debate over atomic energy. His warnings about the dangers of an arms race were stark and prophetic, but his pleas often went unheeded. He became a tragic figure, a modern-day Prometheus who brought fire to mankind but was ultimately consumed by its flames. Oppenheimer's decision to remain in the fray cemented his fate, binding him forever to the weapon he had created. Section 7. The unseen path. What if Oppenheimer had listened to Einstein? What if he had stepped away from the precipice, seeking solace and redemption elsewhere? The path not taken is always shrouded in uncertainty. Perhaps, freed from the weight of his creation, Oppenheimer could have found peace. Perhaps his voice, unburdened by guilt, could have resonated more powerfully, steering the world away from the nuclear brink. It remains a haunting possibility, a glimpse into an alternate reality where Oppenheimer's genius could have served a different master. Section 8. A legacy tarnished. Oppenheimer's legacy remains complex and contradictory. He was a brilliant scientist, a visionary who helped shape the course of history, yet he was also a deeply flawed individual, haunted by the consequences of his actions. His story serves as a cautionary tale, a reminder of the immense responsibility that comes with scientific advancement. His struggle highlights the ethical dilemmas that scientists face in a world where knowledge is power, a power that can be used for both good and evil. Oppenheimer's life and choices continue to spark debate and introspection, forcing us to confront the enduring legacy of the atomic age. Section 9. Echoes of Oppenheimer. Oppenheimer's story is not confined to the past. It serves as a chilling reminder in a world still grappling with the threat of nuclear war. His struggle resonates with the moral dilemmas faced by scientists and policymakers today, urging us to learn from his mistakes and choose a different path. As we navigate the complexities of technological advancement, Oppenheimer's story stands as a stark warning and a call to action. We must strive to ensure that the fire of scientific discovery illuminates a path towards peace, not annihilation. The future of humanity may depend on it.